Methods of conflict resolution. This is assignment 5 for interpersonal communications. The information in this video can be found in chapter 10, pages 477 to 482 in the textbook Looking Out, Looking In.
There is conflict in every relationship. Each partner struggles to get their needs met. Sometimes they succeed and sometimes they fail. There are 4 types of conflict resolution.
The first type of conflict resolution is win-lose. Win-lose is defined as an approach to conflict resolution in which one party reaches its goal at the expense of the other. People resort to this method of resolving conflicts when they perceive a situation as being either or. For example, a couple disagreeing on how to spend their limited money. One person in the couple will get the way they want, the other will lose out. Power needs to be used in order for one person to win and one person to lose. There are several different types of power, and they include physical, authoritative, intellectual, and mental. There are many situations when win-lose conflict resolution is the only solution. For example, if 2 men want to marry a woman, only one may succeed.
A second type of conflict resolution is lose-lose. In lose-lose conflict resolution, neither side is satisfied with the outcome. This can result from both parties seeking a win-lose victory over one another. Or in other cases, the people settle for a lose-lose outcome because they cannot find any better alternative.
A third type of conflict resolution is compromise. Compromise can be defined as an approach to conflict resolution in which both parties attain, through self-sacrifice, at least part of what they wanted. People usually settle for compromises when it seems partial satisfaction is the best they can hope for. For example, a couple may choose to see a movie that is second choice to both of them in order to spend the night together. As long as everyone is satisfied with the outcome, compromise can be an effective way to resolve conflicts. However, some conflicts cannot be resolved with compromise. Win-win is the final and most ideal approach to conflict resolution, in which both parties work together to satisfy all of their goals. In this approach, both parties avoid trying to win at the other's expense, and they believe that by working together, it is possible to find a solution that goes beyond a mere compromise, and allows all parties to reach their individual goals. The win-win method gives you a way of creatively finding just the right answer for your unique problem. This approach doesn't always work in all situations, and is in fact impossible in some situations.
The following is a win-win situation.
I want these cards. Hey, I want those cards. Hey, we can both have a card. There are many factors to consider when deciding which approach to take when facing a conflict. There will be times when one approach will work best and another will be impossible. Factors to consider include: consider deferring to the other person when you may be wrong, the issue is more important to the other person than it is to you, and when the long-term cost of winning may not be worth the short-term gains. Consider compromising when there's not enough time to see a win-win outcome, when the issue just isn't that important. And consider competing when the issue is important and the other person will take advantage of your non-competitive approach. And finally, consider cooperating when the issue is too important for a compromise, the long-term relationship between you and the other person is important, or if the other person is willing to cooperate. As you can see, the approach used for conflict resolution depends on the relationship and on the situation. One approach may work for a couple and not for another. Likewise, one approach may work for a certain situation and not for another. And that's it for presentation. Thanks for listening, guys.